Peace, 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 peace. This is your sister, Real and Doing High Shit LLC, located in the beautiful upstate New York. I am coming to you today with a short video about our latest high shit build. This was a solo build. I did this one. If you didn't check out our transformer table, we did that as a team, so check that out. Follow our Instagram at Doing High Shit 1, at Doing High Shit 2. So, okay, a little bit about me and these owls and how I got to do this build. So, I am a lover of nature and a lover of books. And my high shit thing is I love reading about owls and cats and all kinds of things in nature. In this particular series of books that I came across when I was working at a bookstore in North Carolina, it's called Guardians of Owl. Now, a lot of you may have seen the movie. I will refrain from my thoughts on the movie outside of saying that this scene was epic. And if you have not seen the movie, check out the movie. And I will put the scene down in the comments below. But, okay, so I read all the books. There are 16 books. Yes, 16 books. That's why I will refrain from saying how I felt about the movie. Wasn't that the movie was bad. It was a great movie. I loved it. It inspired this scene. But if you read the books, you know. If you know, you know. Okay? So getting back to this build, Doing High Shit LLC is more than just cannabis awareness. It is also about self-awareness. Okay, so for those of you who know my other work at Mount Lisa Temple, I am an advocate for health and wellness. That is my day job. So as a health and wellness educator, I deal with a lot of people who have chronic illnesses, who deal with chronic pain, and other things. And so they don't just smoke, they use it topically, they use it in teas, they use it in food. So, doing high shit for me is really just finding ways to work through, some of the pain, some of the, things that not only are going on in my body or in one person's body, but also to clear the mind and heal the mind. It is Virgo season. It is September 3rd, 2022. And Virgo season is I think. So, a lot of what we think, determines not only how we feel, but also how our body responds, how it manifests, okay? So, this owl, see the flies, undefeated. It's never a time that they don't do that. And they always buzz in my ear. But anyway, doing this owl, part of the inspiration did come from those books by Kathryn Lansky about the Guardians of Owl, the owl guardians of this place, Owl. And I thought about, when I'm doing a high shit build for me, sometimes, it comes from deep contemplation, just, thinking about things, thinking about my life, and I thought about some of the things that I had been through, some of the storms in my life, and this scene came to mind. And like I said, I read the books, and so I will just say this: the book is so well written that I could see the storm, and even then, I could recognize the similarities to some of the storms we go through in life. So it was a great opportunity for me to share that in a way that I could shed light on it for other people, And that's part of doing high shit's building philosophy is, if you're going to do something, make it count, right? So, this owl, I did take some, creative liberties and put some jewels in its wings, and I put a third eye because, if you did see the movie, and if you haven't, again, I will put the clip down in the bottom. If go see that movie. Anyway, I put a third eye there, and I put some jewels in the actual eyes, and I made the eyes a bit different than they were in the scene. And this is a lightning bolt going down, and it does proceed down here. It does go all the way to the base of this half of a small palette. That's the canvas there, is the half of a small palette, and it has little gems, to represent the stars, because again, that scene was just so beautiful, and the water droplets. So that's what I tried to do here. There were stars and water droplets. So that's what I did with the pieces. That's why I wanted that to stand out. And there is some, stars on the palette itself. But again, these ones that stand out, I did that to represent the water droplets that he was going through. So again, this build, was really inspired again by thinking about some of the things that I've gone through in my life. And I know other people have gone through storms in their life, and it doesn't mean that, we've been through these storms and they're over. Oh, if you've been lifing long enough, more things come. But what it does is it allows us to be able to navigate a bit better. He was being trained in this scene in the movie and also in the book, and not trained on purpose, just a storm came. They were going someplace and a storm came. But it was one of those things where they took a learning moment to a teachable moment, if you will, to show him how to navigate storms, because he knew that he would have to navigate more storms. This was only the first one. So many of us have had many storms, but it's different when you begin to see it, and that was something that happened there in the movie and even in the books, was that he was able to see a way out through the storm. And so again, doing this piece, I wanted to encourage people, whoever the buyer is going to be, and there will be some prints of this, but this is a one-off. I will not be doing this again. So this is a one-of-one, like many of the high shit builds. I wanted the person who took this into their home to know that no matter what, they would get through the storm. And while it's pretty epic like this, now it does come with 2 pre-drilled holes, and these just screw down in there, and it comes with a hook that goes up in the ceiling or in the wall, wherever you want it, and it comes with some chain. Why chain? Because again, this is a palette, it's not a canvas, and so even though I use it as one. So, again, doing high shit, we recycle a lot. We recycle a lot. Sustainability, y'all. Use what you got. So, this person that gets this beautiful, beautiful owl will bring it into their home, and it will also come with a little surprise. So, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what this person is going to get all the time. Now, you won't get to see what they'll get. I'm hoping that whoever does bring this into their home, they do a video and show the full effect of it in their home, okay? Because here, I only have a stationary black light, but check this out. Can we dig it? What? There is paint in there that glows, not only in the wings, but up in the sky as well. And so when the strobe light goes back and forward across it, it will make it look like it's flying. So I can't even tell you how excited I was when it first worked, because I did not know if it was going to work. I knew it worked on another small project that I did on a canvas, but again, there I used a different, it's a different, place that I'm working, different type of material I'm working on. And the primer that I used was different. I used gesso on the canvas, so I didn't know if all of that would make a difference, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to know more about, the build and see some of the behind the scenes stuff from, the actual build, please subscribe. Our private subscribers get to know things that you guys don't. So if you want to do some high shit with us, you might want to join us. But subscribe. Anyway, so this right here, the glow in the dark, is black light glow, and it's all up through the sky, and it's just so nice, and the strobe moves to music, and so it makes it look like it's soaring. So that's why I named it Soaring Owl, because it will move under the black light, and I'm just really excited that it came out the way it was in my head. I saw it, I was inspired again by that scene, by that picture of him flying through the storm, and I went in. And I want to just say, I love, doing my work, and that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing this piece and trying to get rid of it before I decide to keep it, because everyone is a one of one. I'll never do this again. I'll never do it like this again. And this is, in my opinion, one of my best pieces of work so far. Like, I can think about some of my other pieces, and I was proud of them, and I am proud of them. But this right here, though, and that transformer table. Again, if you have not seen our transformer table yet, I'm going to let you know. And our transformer table travels. And did I mention our transformer table is a rolling table with 2 custom rolling trays made out of southern yellow pine. Ooh, delicious. But anyway, this owl, some of my best work, yo. And whatever home it gets, I just pray the person really enjoys it as much as I enjoy creating it. Like, I really had a good time, and I explored new techniques and new ideas, things that I just hadn't before, and it's going through the storms that made it easy for me to just try things, I'm like, life is to live. We are a life affirming company at Doing High Shit LLC, and we are all about life, and nothing says life like seeing your way through the storm, knowing that no matter what storms come, you will be able to see, hear, feel. One of those things will let you know. And again, Virgo season, you'll feel it in your gut. You know what I mean? Like, you will know. And even when you don't, recognize and understand that there's a blessing and a lesson in the storm. And I know that may sound like so cliche, but I ask you, I challenge you, go and look at your storms. Look at the storms in your life, the things you thought you could never get through. And you got through them. And here we are. And you'll have some more storms. But you know what? Do some high shit. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Learn to transmute and transform those things, those lessons, those blessings, those lessons, those trials. Turn them into something beautiful, man, like I did. Like, it doesn't have to be a painting. It could be you screaming at the top of a mountain. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Because I do that too. But again, do something with all of that energy. We've been through a lot, and we are still going through a lot. And again, I'm an advocate for people with chronic illness and chronic pain, and mental illness, and depression, and all these different things. I'm advocate for all these things. In September, it is Suicide Awareness Month, so I ask that If you're not just following me over at Mawalisa Temple, you follow me at Mawalisa Temple 1 on Instagram, and you can hit me in my email, mawalisatemple@gmail.com, if you'd like an invitation to a private discussion we'll be having about suicide awareness. So again, I am looking for a home for my Soaring Owl. Wanting you guys to join me on the Doing High Shit journey. Again, my partner and I will be doing a video for our transformer rolling table and custom rolling trays. Talk a little bit about why we formed Doing High Shit LLC in the first place, and all of these different things that we have on our build list. Like, we are already working on new builds. Like that transformer table, we did that in record time, and then I turned around and I did this. And my partner also is working on a really nice surprise gift for somebody, so I won't ruin that, so I'll keep it. But until next time, again, my name is Rue. I am co-owner of Doing High Shit LLC, and this is my Doing High Shit self-expression of making it through the storm. So until next time.